It's time now for the best high school sports action from the WBCB Sports Network. Catch the best games from Bucks and Mercer County at WBCBSports.com and our Facebook page. Your home for high school sports is right here at WBCB 1490.
A pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to high school basketball on the WBCB Sports Network. Tonight, it's rivalry night and the second meeting of the season between the 10-8 Skins of Neshaminy High School as they come in to the Falcon Nest to take on the 12-5 Falcons of Pennsbury. Welcome, everyone, to the Falcon Nest on the campus of Pennsbury High School. I'm Nick Gallagher, Gus the Bus Barber, our video engineer, Ben Goldstein helping out with the call of the game and stats, Justin Lawrence behind the camera. The Falcons come into tonight's contest winners of 3 straight as we come down the stretch to the regular season. The Skins, on the other hand, have struggled as of recently, losing their last 3 games. We'll dive into tonight's matchup in just a moment, but first, tonight's game is made possible thanks to McCaffrey Supermarket, Team Toyota, St. Mary Medical Center, Revere Restaurant, BCWSA, Penn Community Bank, Temperance House, Discount Auto, Dion Square Merchants, Trenton Thunder, Peruzzi Auto Group, The Trentonian, Pennsbury Basketball Boys Parents Club, Jammer Doors, Di Lorenzo's Pizza, Peruzzi Auto Group, and Puss in Boots Tavern. We thank all the sponsors for making today's game possible. Let's dive right into this one. We'll start with the visiting Neshaminy Skins as they are coming in at 10-8 on the season, 4-3 in conference play as they're coming off a loss against Council Rock North 42-40 last week, where they were trailing by 11 going into the fourth quarter. Council Rock North just clutch in the crunch time with 11 of 16 free throws, really the difference, and Logan Gale led Neshaminy in scoring with 16 points. And as the Skins have lost the last 3 games, they've lost to Cheltenham 57-42. Logan Gale, the leading scorer for Neshaminy, with 13, and Council Rock South 63-55, as they have lost the last 4 of 5 games as they've struggled, and an even 500 record at 4-4 in 2026. And Gus and Ben, I'll open up to you guys. When these two teams meet, we know stats don't matter, streaks don't matter, records don't matter. Can you describe this game tonight? A lot riding on it as we come down the regular season here in the final few games here in 2026.
I mean, this is Bucks County's best rivalry. We say it every single time. No matter what sport it is, it's going to be close, it's going to be high intensity, and it's going to be fun. And Gus is a Pennsbury graduate. I'm a Pennsbury student. We know how much these games mean to the athletes and to the school. So it's going to be a really fun one. Doesn't matter if you've lost 4 of your last 5. Doesn't matter if Pennsbury's kind of playing better as of late after their tough stretch coming out of the break. Doesn't matter. No matter who you are or where you are, it's Pennsbury and Neshaminy. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah, and he's not wrong there. Like you said, that it doesn't matter what happens with the records or how the teams are looking. You can just throw those things out the window. Every game between these two teams, there's always a nail-biter, and it's always a battle. And, yeah, like you said, just this is a team that's coming back for revenge for Neshaminy after how they lost earlier in the year to this Pennsbury team. It was a tough loss, so they're definitely going to come in here on the road and try to go into a hostile environment and win. And like Ben said, this game means a lot to these kids because you can see just the student section here alone. It is packed, and they're right next to us, so that should be fun.
Always fun time, and it was back in December, if you were with us for that game, where Pennsbury was victorious. Neshaminy has not won this matchup since 2023-2024. They won both those contests. Pennsbury winning both the matchups this last season, And for the Falcons, they are coming off a win against Ben Salem on Friday, 57-49, as they enter tonight's game on that 3-game win streak. Winners of 4 of 5 games. Pat Jajua, a big reason for that win against Ben Salem, 15 points, hitting all 10 of his free throws. He made a pair of free throws with 2 minutes left down the stretch, and Sean Breslin hit a go-ahead 3-pointer, giving the Falcons the lead for good. And overall, the Falcons hit 22 of 25 shots from the charity stripe. And guys, we talked about that earlier in the season when we did a Truman game together, how crucial it was for the Falcons to make their foul shots. And as of recently, they're really getting important to knowing to make their free throws and how that can really win and change games for them.
Yeah, when you look at this team, a big story of why they haven't been as successful as they really should be has been the free throws. They've given a lot of points up at the free throw line, not being able to convert that well. This year has been a completely different script. it seems that every time Pennsbury goes to the free throw line, you know for a fact, or you feel for a fact, that they're going to hit at least one of the two, if not both of them. You look at Pat Joshua and Braden Clark, those are the two guys that are led by it, more so Braden Clark. However many times he's gone to the free throw line, it's been immensurable to this team and how he's been able to convert at the line, and has given a lot of success to this team.
And for the Falcons in that victory against Ben Salem, Max Manga dominated the rebounds and second chance points. And Ben, I'll turn to you. How important it is for this Falcons team, especially going forward for the rest of the regular season and down the stretch into the postseason, rebounding and second chance points offensively and defensively as well.
That's a big part of their game when you got both Max Manga and Sean Breslin down there, two guys that average 8 rebounds a game, upwards of 9, 10 they can reach. And Manga in that last game against Neshaminy, you said it, he had a double-double in that game, 26 points. I believe he had 11 or 12 rebounds, 15 rebounds. He was awesome for Pennsbury off the boards. He's been like that all year, getting the boards, putting it back up, getting those second chance points. It's been huge for Pennsbury's offense, and it's going to be very important. Last year we saw Manga kind of struggle with that at times, has been much better this year, turning that around as a ball nearly hit me. I don't know where that came from, but it's going to be important down the stretch and in this game for Manga to continue that.
Well, Falcons, during their 3-game winning streak, they've accrued wins against Upper Moreland, a very good Upper Moreland team who is 12-5 now to this point. They beat Upper Moreland 59-48. The win against Truman at 50-38. Pat Joshua led them with 18 points. Braden Clark had 16 points. Their last loss for this Falcons team was against Abington, a very good, surprising Abington team this season at 14-4. They lost 52-36. As the other Falcons win I mentioned, they were winners of 4 of 5, was against North Penn. North Penn sitting at 500 right now. Falcons have also dominated the last 13 meetings. Thanks to that win in December, they now lead 7-6 out of the last 13 meetings between these two teams. That goes back to the 2019-2020 season. And going back the last 10 years, Falcons dominating, winning 14 of 21 matchups since then. And these two teams have really gone in different directions as they enter tonight. The Neshaminy has gone 5-6 since that December meeting. The Falcons, on the other hand, have gone 8-4. Gus, what's really worked for them that you've seen, the Falcons that you've been really impressed with during their stretch since about middle of December?
Yeah, well, you can always look at this Pennsbury team's defense. Every time they go out, they always have a tenacity on defense that really relies on motivation to the offense. You know, this offensive rhythm really relies on how they get stops on defense. And the offense, they have just really found their rhythm. Pat Joshua, Braden Clark, Sean Breslin. It has been a plethora of guys that we've seen step up for this team. But it seems like every single time that they need somebody to step up, somebody comes to answer that bell. And it's a multitude of different guys. But how they are led by Pat Joshua and Braden Clark right now is why they have been so successful, and why that they are a top team in the district, and they are looking to host a playoff game coming in the future.
Falcons 7-0 in conference play in the Patriot Division. So they are well in control of their own destiny as they have 3 games remaining. The Neshaminy has 3 games remaining. Very big games coming down the stretch for these two teams. Neshaminy enters tonight's game 57 points per game, allowing 60 per game, a 500 record on the road at 4-4. And for the Falcons, they average about 53 points per game. Their defense has been stellar, giving up only about 46 per game. And they are a perfect undefeated record here at home. And Ben, how important it is for Neshaminy to protect home court through the final couple games of the regular season as they look ahead to the postseason. How important it is any team can come in here and Falcons can give them a struggle and run for their money. It's
going to be very important, especially if you are able to win some games here, get a home playoff game. If the Falcons win tonight, they're guaranteed at least a share of the SOL Patriot League title. So not the outright champions just yet, but if they get this, they're confirmed at least some sort of banner at the end of this season. So big games tonight for Pennsbury here at home. Of course, against Neshaminy, but also some league championship as well. And as we keep looking at this PIAA standings, Falcons currently hosting a playoff game. So very important to keep that going, and it's always good when you don't have to travel and you have to play at home. Also helps us out.
Well, this has been the Trentonian pregame show as we're a few moments away from opening tip-off. Don't forget, if you missed any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com, the only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County. 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian. 2026 is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now. For the 2026 season, visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, Major League Fun.
Oh, we can finally stop yelling into these mics and over-modulating them. Man, I love the energy here at the Falcons Nest. I love the vibes. But, man, do they have the volume cranked up on that playlist. Holy heck.
Got to get the boys going, Gus.
Yeah, well, they got me going. They got me losing my hearing.
All right, well, let's step aside for a moment as we do our national anthem, and we'll come back with starting lineups for tonight's game. Stay with us. Buckle up, everyone. It's rivalry basketball. Tips off next here on the WBCB Sports Network.
Hey, BCWSA customers. This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Are you living with relentless pain? St. Mary has a new way to help. Knee and hip replacements with a smarter process for faster recovery, earning prestigious awards for quality and value. A rapid recovery program has you walking just hours after surgery, and breakthrough advances such as custom-fit joints position you for a longer pain-free life. 215-710-5888. St. Mary Orthopedics. It's your health. Expect more.
Hi, this is Mike Missinelli inviting you to join me live at the Temperance House in the heart of Newtown, PA for our big game preview show, Thursday, February 5th at 5 p.m. We'll be video streaming live on YouTube at WBCB Sports and on Pattison, where you can ask me questions, give me your thoughts, and stop by to have some of the best happy hour options in Bucks County at the Temperance House. So come, join me, Mike Missinelli, Thursday, February 5th, 5 p.m. for our big game preview show live from the Temperance House in Newtown, PA.
Head out to Dion Square, located at South Oxford Valley and South Olds Boulevard, with the following businesses ready to serve you: Pat Dion Beverages, CVS Pharmacy, Smile Culture Dental, Biomat, Wayner Nationwide Insurance, Liberty Auto Tags, Pennsylvania Fine Wine and Spirits, Lee's Hoagie House, AutoZone, and First National Bank and Trust of Newtown. Make Dion Square your one-stop shop for all your shopping needs at Fairless Hills.
Business doesn't wait, and neither do we. At Penn Community Bank, our commercial bankers come to you. Your office, your job site, your next big idea. Faster financing, sophisticated digital banking, real security, and personal service that's always within reach. Across industries, we're more than business bankers. We're growth partners. Because when your banker knows your name, your goals, and your company, you're backed by something bigger. Penn Community Bank, built for business, backed by community.
And we're back inside the Falcons' nest as we are set for tonight's starting lineups.
And now, for tonight's starting lineups. For the Neshaminy Skins, starting at guard number 0, Jason Leyva. Starting at guard number 10, Logan Gale. Starting at guard number 11, Eric Gold. Starting at forward number 25, Caden Amati. And starting at forward number 32, Marlon Young. The Skins are head coached by Mr. Mark Timble. Assistant coaches Joe Zenz, Brandon Kelly, Fred Gross, and Demetrius Fry. And now, the starting lineups for the Pennsbury Falcons. Starting at guard, number 1, Braden Clark. Starting at guard, number 4, Brady Kent. Starting at forward, number 21, Sean Breslin. Starting at guard, number 24, Patrick Joshua. And starting at forward, number 25, Max Manga. The Falcons are head coached by Mr. Neshaminy, assistant coaches Kurt Bergman, Mike Higgins, Tyler
Here we go, Nick.
and John Miller.
We are ready.
Tonight's officials are Darren Velocity.
A great atmosphere here in late January, and the last matchup for these seniors, too, in this historic rivalry on both programs, barring any other playoff matchups have yet to be determined. But for the Neshaminy, it'll be Jason Leyva, it'll be Logan Gale, Eric Gold, Caden Amati, and Marlon Yan, the starting five. And for the Falcons, nothing unusual for them. Clark, Kent, Breslin, Joshua, and Manga.
All donations will receive a raffle ticket for a chance.
It's been the same starting five for Pennsbury all year. Broke, not broke, why fix it?
Also, halftime contest, $1.
Good consistency for Pennsbury throughout the season. He's got good stuff from all five contributors, just trying to find a little bit of stability off the bench. Trying to narrow that rotation down to about 7 players. Looking at like 8 or 9 now.
As Manga and Amati jump, and Logan Gale controls it for Neshaminy. He'll give it off to Eric Gold. Logan Gale averages 18 points per game for this Neshaminy offense. He's got a couple other guys that help under 10 points a game, and he's going to need help tonight. Neshaminy struggled in that first matchup from Neshaminy back in middle of December. Gale will give it off to Jan. Jan swings it over back to Gale, who hesitated for a three. He'll try to drive on Joshua. Eric Gold will give it off to Gale. Gale working on Joshua, spinning inside the lane, step back jumper, and doesn't get the roll. Here comes Pennsbury in transition. Breslin, corner three, bang!
Some nice moves there on the offensive end by Neshaminy. Leyva just couldn't finish, and a nice response by Pennsbury down on the other end.
Working inside is Amati, no good, gets his own miss. Off a rebound, Breslin says no, not tonight. Falcons again in transition, it's Clark. Hop steps in the lane, nice pass. Finds Eric Gold on the interception. And he'll say a kick ball off Kent. They'll remain with the Skins.
A lot of action there, a lot of turning the ball over. Both teams getting a steal. Back to that Sean Breslin play. Him and Manga combining for 3 blocks a game. It's been a big part of Breslin's all-around input on this team has been his defensive end efforts.
Eric Gold on the other end, he bangs a three, and we're knotted up early on. And West Emmy, after the Council Rock North game, really liked the way Sean Breslin's development has come along this season. He really called him a Swiss Army knife. You can do anything on the floor you need as a head coach. Manga almost had a breakaway, and he gets slapped out by Gale. It'll remain with the Falcons. Clark to inbound, he finds Breslin, back to Clark. Clark will try to drive in the lane, nothing there. Breslin on the wing, gets it blocked by Logan Gale. Loose ball, Gale comes away with it. The other end we go, and Kent with the body, he'll get called for the foul.
Fouls on number 4, Brady Kent, his first.
Neshaminy struggling here in 2026, 1-4 in their last 5 games, 4-4 in the calendar of 2026. Jan on the drive, he converts, drops in 2. Marlon Jan, just about 10 points a game. Clark looking for a screen, doesn't like what he sees, he'll take it. Kent in the corner, he'll try a 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Manga right there, gets his own miss. He's triple teamed between a couple of Skins. Ball's loose, and Gale comes away with it. Gale hooked in the lane, off loose ball. Jan, tipped by Manga. Clark comes away with it. Clark will take it himself, puts up a tough shot, doesn't go. Manga loose ball. Kent on the floor, Gold on the floor. And some physicality, and referee changes their decision, and they'll award the basketball back to Neshaminy. Logan Gale shooting 50% from the field this year, 5.5 rebounds per game. Neshaminy team shooting about 41%, intercepted by Breslin, who got a hand on it. They'll slow things down. In the corner to Clark. Clark jumper from the elbow, no good. Rebounded Gale.
A lot of sloppy play by these two teams. A lot of missed shots that have been good shots. Just can't finish them, and we got a combined
Number 4, Brady.
8 turnovers.
Yeah, Pennsbury's looked good on defense. They just haven't been able to find the rhythm on offense yet. It'll come, but a lot of chances that you could see that they want to have, but just can't finish or find the pass. But Pennsbury will start to find that things out.
Credit to Neshaminy early on has been right there. As Brady Kent comes away with the steal, it'll be a jump ball. As Leyva and Kent get tied up. Manga goes over to Joshua as they will call Eric Gold on the foul on the reach.
Foul to number 11, Eric Gold, his first.
The first team foul for Neshaminy. Clark goes down low to Joshua. Mismatch. Joshua rises up, doesn't get the roll. Loose ball. Manga comes away with it, puts off a tough shot himself. Jan on the rebound. Back the other way for Neshaminy. Gale tried to go back door to Amati, and pass was deflected out of play. And early substitutions.
34, Nicolas
As
Pavlovsky in the game. Number 11, Owen Hogenkamp in for the Falcons.
Owen Hogenkamp enters the game.
Kind of a strange start. I mean, both teams having good chances, just not hitting. A lot of turnovers, sloppy. It's not typical basketball that we see between these two teams. But then again, Pennsbury and Neshaminy, you got to be open anything.
Gale gets trapped in the corner. Wide open is Amrine, top of the key, no good. Breslin battling down low. As pass went off Gold's hands back into the backcourt. And all alone is Logan Gale right there, and he deposits his first 2 points of the night. It's a 7-3 Neshaminy lead.
Pennsbury came up the floor quickly.
The Falcons are cold, can't get anything to go right now in this first quarter.
Yeah, they can't even buy a bucket. They've gotten so many great opportunities.
As Eric Gold puts up a shot behind the backboard.
It's not what he was intending to do, I don't think.
No, I don't think it was.
Man.
Joshua working on Gale, tough to the rim. Shot again, no good, doesn't fall. Gale, Amrine, corner, thought about it, he'll pull it back. Goes past Gold. Gale, top of the corner, top of the arc, three, no good. Jan, tough board, puts it up himself. And a West Emmy timeout as a 9-3 Neshaminy advantage here with 2:28 in quarter number one. If you ever thought of owning a brand new Sierra pickup truck, now is the time to do so. Peruzzi Buick GMC, your hometown at Fairless Hills Buick GMC dealership, is offering their entire inventory of GMC Sierra pickup trucks at 20% off MRP pricing. Save thousands on brand new Sierra pickup trucks at Peruzzi Buick GMC, plus 0% financing is available. Sierras are rugged everyday pickup trucks, and Peruzzi Buick GMC is selling them at 20% off. MSRP prices with 0% financing available. Perugia Buick GMC, Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you. Pennsbury basketball boys parents want to thank Medill Capital. Lee Luckman and Medill Capital proudly support Pennsbury boys basketball here on WBCB.
Pennsbury needs to slow down on offense. They've had a really high tempo pace in this first quarter. Obviously, it's not turning into buckets, so slow it down, take your time, use the correct pace, and finish well.
Hogenkamp airmails a three-pointer in the corner, rebounded by Joshua. Falcons work it around the perimeter. Manga gets the pick from Breslin, spinning in the lane, tough shot, tipped around. As he tries to throw it, it'll go out of bounds off Manga. And another Falcon turnover here in this first quarter.
Yeah, you look at Manga so far in this first quarter, he's had a really good game defensively. And then you just look on the other side, he hasn't really been able to figure those things out. Forced a couple shots and has really just taken a couple bad opportunities.
Falcons look totally different than they did in that December matchup against Neshaminy. It was a pretty high scoring first quarter. As Jan gets spun down, Manga in transition. Hogenkamp, three ball from the wing and gets it to bounce in.
Hogenkamp gets it in his guy's face, forces the steal and the turnover, and then comes back on the other floor, responds after his air ball three on the last possession, and hits it this one with a lucky bounce.
You got to think now that the scoring drought is over for Neshaminy, which lasted majority of this quarter, they can just relax now.
23, Nick Bunda in the game for the Falcons.
As Nick Bunda checks in. As West Emmy tries something different here to get a new spark as Manga heads to the bench. Luke Amrine with it. Hogenkamp draped over him.
See Pennsbury going in that 2-3 zone defense to start off this possession.
Jan's shot, rise no good, rebounded. Joshua pushes it up, he'll take it himself coast to coast. And Pat Joshua's on the board, his first bucket of the night. It's 9-8. Final 47 seconds here from the Falcons' nest in quarter number one. Low scoring. Jan halves off to Amrine, didn't like it. Loose ball, taken up by Hogenkamp. Breslin takes it himself. He'll slow things down at a backdoor cutter as Clark will reset top of the key.
Yeah, just 24 seconds. Pennsbury at this point holding for a final shot, and after how poor of a first quarter this is, they could come away with the advantage after one, which would be really something.
Gale all over him.
Gotta go now.
3 seconds ago, Joshua picks up his dribble shot behind the back and it goes in at the buzzer. Pat Joshua, are you kidding me?
What can Pat Joshua not do? Reverse shot in traffic. What a play by the sophomore. My goodness.
Just what the doctor orders. We close out quarter number one in the books at 10-9. Falcons advantage. Now open on Business Route 1 in Lawrence Township is the region's newest showroom for garage doors, entry doors, and windows. Jammer Doors, 2480 Brunswick Pike, opposite the Lawrence Shopping Center, is in New Jersey and Bucks County's premier new showroom for garage doors, including Rainer Garage Doors. Jammer Doors offers entry doors, patio doors, and storm doors, garage doors, openers, and windows. Jammer Doors installs what they sell using no subcontractors. Jammer Doors is a family-run local business for over 100 years and are now in their new showroom, 2480 Brunswick Pike, Business Route 1, opposite the Lawrence Shopping Center, open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
What a play to end the quarter right there by Pat Joshua. To fight through two different defenders at the top of the key, fight through the second defender, attack the hole. Another defender steps up, gets the contact there, and able to finish with his offhand. Man, oh man, what can't this kid do?
He is just so much fun to watch this season and even last season, but what a play. The athleticism for the sophomore to get that shot off behind his back. As we're back to action in quarter number 2, Nick Gallagher alongside Gus the Bus Barber, Ben Goldstein, Justin Lawrence behind the camera tonight. Thank you for joining us. As Breslin on the steal, tries to go to Joshua. Bunda comes away with it. Breslin, corner, 3, bang.
Falcons shooting much better following the Hogenkamp 3. They were 4 for 14 from the field, now 5 for 15, so a little better.
Gale, top of the arc 3, no good. Rebounded again, Falcons. Here comes Joshua. Euro in the lane, no basket. He traveled with a little too much footwork from Joshua.
25, Caden Amati in the game.
Pennsbury also very efficient from beyond the arc, 3 for 5. 2 for 4 in that first quarter. And most of their points outside of the Joshua reverse lay have come from beyond the arc.
Amrine's got Hogenkamp on him. He'll try driving, right-handed layup, gets it to go. (13-11). Falcons still lead. Neshaminy trying to get back with the lead. Hogenkamp kicks it off to Kent. Kent gets trapped underneath. Joshua's got Jan on him. Almost lost his dribble. That'll be 5 seconds in the lane. And another turnover for this Falcons team here in this first half.
That's their 7th. Neshaminy also at 7, so 14 total rebounds or turnovers.
Just in the first half, that can't be a good thing for head coach Wes Emmy that he's very happy about right now. Especially the way the Falcons are playing on this win streak. Loose ball comes away with it. Did Kent, as he was tripped up.
Fouls on number 10, Logan Gale.
As Logan Gale will get his first foul. As Clark is in the game with Zach Staines a couple minutes ago. And Brady Kent, so a smaller guard lineup. Wes Emmy goes to start this second quarter. Breslin's got Amati on him. He'll take it. Nice find down low. As Nick Bunda deposits 2.
Really unselfish play there by Breslin. Could have gone up with that one, but makes a nice read, finds Bunda down low, and Bunda able to easily deposit 2.
As Bunda on the floor, will get a jump ball, and the arrow will go to Pennsbury.
Correction, Pennsbury ball.
Braden Clark gives it off to Bunda. He'll go to Breslin in the corner. He's hit a couple threes. Nice ball movement from the Falcons. Clark rises up, jumper, knocks it down for Braden Clark. His first points of the game. (17-11). Falcons lead here in the second quarter. Amati going down low. Over Bunda, no good, rebounded. Staines up ahead to Breslin. Clark wide open, top of the key, 3, and it connects for Braden Clark.
Yeah, remember when Pennsbury wasn't shooting well? They're shooting lights out now here after about the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Here in the second quarter, it's been ice from the Falcons, or heat, I should say.
A quick 10 points to start this second quarter as they go up 9. A Fairless Hills landmark is Puss in Boots Tavern, supporting Pennsbury for decades. Before or after the games, stop at Puss in Boots for great food and great times. Watch all your favorite Philly sports teams at the booth. Their outdoor patio now has TVs. Tuesdays are Taco Tuesdays. Wednesdays, Puss in Boots feature their homemade meatloaf platters. Thursdays are Italian days, meatball sliders, foot-long Italian sausage sandwiches, chicken parm lunch sandwiches, and Fridays are fun day specials, and Saturdays, Puss in Boots have their $1 hot dogs all day. Sunday is $1 chicken fingers and $6 cheesesteaks. Shuffleboard, pool, cornhole, darts, and jukebox all at the boot. Puss in Boots open 7 days a week for lunch and dinner. 6 days a week, closed on Mondays, 942 at Trenton Road in Fairless Hills. Private catering also available. As head coach Mark Tingle and Neshaminy break the huddle. Mark Tingle in his 10th season at the helm of this Neshaminy program, as he has an even 500 record, 117 and 117 in his 10 seasons. Eric Gold over to Gale in the corner. Jason Leyva. 3 from Gold, top of the key, knocks it down for Eric Gold, his second 3 tonight.
Tough 3 from Gold, guy in his face, and still able to hit.
Neshaminy cuts the lead to 6 now as we approach the halfway point here in quarter number 2. Manga back on the floor for Pennsbury. He gives it off to Kent. Tries to work a 2-man game. Kent got trapped. Staines. Over to Manga, who thought about a 3. Clark comes and takes it as he gets trapped in the corner. Manga all alone. He couldn't connect. Swishes in. Doesn't go down. Gale driving. Floater in the lane. No good. Too strong. Rebounded down low by Amati. Foul.
Fouls at number 2, Zach Staines, his first.
Staines will get charged for the foul. We'll have our first free throws of tonight's contest.
Amani to the line, shooting 2.
Well, we had some controversy.
As Amati connects on his first of 2, Neshaminy 61% from the charity stripe tonight. Amati misses the second. Rebounded. Loose ball. Jan comes away with it. And we're going to get a foul underneath the basket.
Fouls at number 24, Patrick Shajwa.
And Shajwa is going to get charged for the foul now. We're going to go right back to the line as Marlon Jan will shoot 2.
We had some controversy the last 2 times. These 2 teams met up at shooting free throws on the Pennsbury side.
Number 0, Jason Leyva in the game for the Skins.
As Leyva checks back in.
For the Falcons.
And Sean Breslin as Nick Bunda heads to the bench. And Jan hits the second. (2016) 3:20 here in quarter number 2. Braden Clark up ahead to Manga. Joshua will come get it. Amati over Joshua, size on the sophomore. Joshua loses his dribble, gets swarmed by Neshaminy defense. Kent, drive, off the backboard, too strong. Jan on the rebound. As Joshua on the kick ball. Joshua not happy, mouthing something to himself after that kick ball. Brady Clark comes over to talk to him. Leyva from midcourt. Doesn't like what he sees. He'll go over to Logan Gale. Gale spinning, falls, puts up a layup, no good, rebounded. Here comes Jan charging down the lane. Gets his own miss. And out on the Falcons. Wes Emmy not happy with his team.
And Neshaminy is doing a good job on the offensive side, rebounding-wise. 5 offensive boards. Out rebounding Pennsbury in total. They've got 12 compared to Pennsbury's 9.
We talked about rebounding was going to be a key part in this game. Gale rising, jumper no good. Joshua dives, and that will go back off of Amati.
Out of bounds, Pennsbury ball.
And Falcon basketball. Clark charging, jumper, free throw line, drains it. Braden Clark leading all scorers with 7 here in this first half. Jan drives over top, gets a nice roll. Marlon Jan quietly having himself a nice half. 7 points for him now for Neshaminy.
Yeah, I was going to say Jan in the scoring department and also rebounding. He's got 4 boards, so Marlon Jan, look out for him.
Neshaminy making big adjustments, you could tell from that first matchup at Neshaminy coming into tonight's game with just the man-to-man defense and clogging up the lane. Joshua has been frustrated throughout this first half. Manga has been very quiet, not himself. Doesn't even have a point yet. Manga loses it, barely gets it off. Kent loses it. Eric Gold the other way, all alone. Tough shot as Braden Clark on the foul. As the student section doesn't like that call, Eric Gold will go back to the line.
I'll be honest, I don't really like that call either.
Eric Gold missing his first of 2.
For Neshaminy, 23 Nick Bunda, in for Max Manga.
Manga will head back to the bench. It's had a frustrating first half for the big man. And Gold misses both free throws. Jan comes away with another 5th rebound for Marlon Jan as he fought for that one with 2 Falcons around him. And Jason Leyva will slow things down. Final minute to go here in the first half. Leyva on Clark. He'll reset. Leyva looks at the clock again, pulls it back to midcourt. Spinning on Clark. Jumper from the corner. Inside, no good. Rebounded Breslin.
Once again, Pennsbury will hold 17 seconds left in the half. So an incredible Jalja bucket to commence the first quarter. See if he can do it again.
And foul on Pat Joshua as Eric Gold got bumped. And we will check, make sure Eric Gold is okay. The way he flinched, thought it was almost an instant bloody nose. Got to be careful. And we will have
For Patrick Joshua, his second. Also technical foul, number 11, Eric Gold.
Eric Gold will get charged with a technical after all that. Breslin will shoot the free throw.
These are Pennsbury's first free throws of the half.
I mean, of course, Ben, we talked about in the open how important free throws are. And you and Gus have given your perspective on that. They haven't really gotten to the line tonight. they've been aggressive going to the hole, but they have just not gotten the foul calls. It's not a bad thing. They just haven't gotten the Neshaminy to draw the foul. So I thought the initial technical was going to be on Joshua. It ended up being on goal. So Falcons get the free throws and possession. Final 3 seconds. Hogenkamp, loose ball. Staines puts it up at the buzzer. No good. And that's how we end the first half. Falcons in front, a 14-point second quarter and a 9-point second quarter for Neshaminy to lead 24-18 as we head to the intermission. For complete automotive service, trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service. 10% military and law enforcement discount on any service. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi has big, comfy waiting rooms at their dealership with free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Peruzzi Auto Group services for all makes and models. Visit a Peruzzi dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza, 8919 New Falls Road in Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo. Uses that exact same recipe that his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s. Try the only original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pie, soups, fresh salads, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta. All served in a very safe and clean environment. Eat in or take out. 215-943-2605. 215-943-2605. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza also does catering for all affairs. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza in the Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8:30. Friday and Saturdays till 9. Sundays, noon until 8:30. All right, 24-18. We will step aside for halftime, come back with first half stats, and look ahead to the second half. Stay with us here on the WBCB Sports Network.
You know, McCaffrey's Food Market is exceptional every day, and they are proud to serve you since 1986. They're a local hometown business. They support your community, whether it's helping flood victims or holding fundraisers for the American Cancer Society or employing our local high school students. McCaffrey's is always there. They have the finest products, prime cuts of meat, a prepared food department where everything is made fresh daily, and also a fresh seafood department. Visit McCaffrey's Food Market near you in Yardley, Newtown, New Hope, Princeton, West Windsor, Gladwin, and Doylestown. They are exceptional every day, and they are local and proud of it.
Since 1954, the name McCafferty has stood for outstanding automotive sales and service. Today, Patrick McCafferty continues that tradition at Discount Auto, right here in our own backyard on Business Route 1 in Langhorne. Discount Auto has over 100 hand-picked pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and vans, all fully inspected and ready to go. Discount Auto, the perfect place for your kid's first car. Discount Auto, the perfect place for a fine pre-owned family car or an SUV or even a van. Discount Auto, they're locally owned and operated by Patrick McCafferty, who supports our community. The name McCafferty means great automotive sales and service at Discount Auto, Business Route 1 at Oxford Valley Road, Langhorne.
Hi, Merrill Reese reminding you to come back home to traditional Italian cuisine at the Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road in Ewing Township. You'll always feel welcome at the Revere. It's like stepping back in time where you'll feel like you're dining in South Philly or New York's Little Italy. Start your meal with complimentary Hoboken bread. Choose from a menu featuring fresh seafood dishes, succulent steaks and chops, or homemade pasta dishes. You can even eat at the bar. The Revere is open 7 days for lunch and dinner. Private room available for special affairs, plus catering. For reservations, call 609-882-6365. That's 609-882-6365. Come home to traditional Italian cuisine. The Revere Restaurant, 802 River Road, Ewing Township.
Don't let joint pain bring you down. See how you can get relief at a free joint pain seminar at St. Mary Orthopedics. Joint care experts will inform and answer questions about diagnosing, managing, and treating joint problems and knowing when it's time for a joint replacement. Ready to get back to life? Get to the next free joint pain seminar. Details at stmaryhealthcare.org/joint seminar. It's your health, Expect more.
This is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. Every champion needs a good game plan. BCWSA and I want to make sure you have a game plan when it comes to conserving our most precious resource, water. Whether you're washing dishes, brushing your teeth, or watering your garden, there are ways you can save water and save money. Visit bcwsa.net for tips on conserving water. BCWSA, proven.
There really is nothing like a home team advantage. That's why Team Toyota makes a great choice for your next vehicle purchase or service. With our MVP pricing guarantee, teammate rewards program, and streamlined customer experience, our award-winning operation ensures that you can trust our process. A home team advantage is nothing without the community. Our employees are part of our family, part of your town, and we're all part of the team. We're always here for you at one of our 3 locations in Princeton, Langhorne, and Glen Mills.
1490 WBCB Levittown and Trenton, and video stream live at WBCBSports.com. Your home for the best local sports in Bucks and Mercer counties.
Hey BCWSA customers, this is Tommy Green from the 1993 National League champion Phillies. My friends at BCWSA are committed to providing us with safe, reliable water and sewer services. They operate state-of-the-art treatment facilities, provide clean drinking water, and make much-needed investments to protect our environment and ensure a sustainable future. Learn how BCWSA's investments help grow and serve our communities. Visit bcwsa.net. BCWSA, proven.
Are you living with relentless pain? St. Mary has a new way to help. Knee and hip replacements with a smarter process for faster recovery, earning prestigious awards for quality and value. A rapid recovery program has you walking just hours after surgery, and breakthrough advances such as custom-fit joints position you for a longer pain-free life. 215-710-5888. St. Mary Orthopedics. It's your health. Expect more.
Hi, this is Mike Missinelli inviting you to join me live at the Temperance House in the heart of Newtown, PA for our big game preview show, Thursday, February 5th at 5 p.m. We'll be video streaming live on YouTube at WBCB Sports and on Pattison, where you can ask me questions, give me your thoughts, and stop by to have some of the best happy hour options in Bucks County at the Temperance House. So come, join me, Mike Missinelli, Thursday, February 5th, 5 p.m. for our big game preview show live from the Temperance House in Newtown, PA.
I can start.
Oh, wait.
Hi, this is Mike Missinelli inviting you to join me live at the Temperance House in the heart of Newtown, PA for
Back here at the Falcons Nest, Pennsbury up at halftime, 24-18 over Neshaminy. We'll look at our first half stats, starting with the Falcons, who are shooting 9 for 22 from the field, 41%, and very efficient from beyond the arc, 4 for 6, a 67% percentage from three-point land, and then just 2 for 2 from the free throw line. Falcons also doing an excellent job stealing the ball. They got 7 steals, however, they've turned the ball over 8 times. Something to look at here as we go into the second half. Meanwhile, for Neshaminy, they're shooting 7 for 21 from the field at 33%. 2 for 4 from 3, so both teams shooting pretty efficiently, and not a big sample size from beyond the arc. And then a measly 2 for 6 from the charity stripe. Neshaminy also has 9 turnovers tonight, just 5 steals, so the turnover has been a big thing here in this first half.
And taking a look at player scoring in that first half, Marlon Jan led for Neshaminy with 7 points. For the Falcons, it was Sean Breslin with 8, Braden Clark with 7 points himself. As we get you set for the second half in just mere moments. 2026 is here, and just around the corner is another summer filled with Trenton Thunder baseball. Full and half-season ticket memberships as well as multi-game packages are on sale now. for the 2026 season. Visit TrentonThunder.com/tickets to learn more today. Trenton Thunder Baseball, Big League Futures, and Major League Fun. Don't forget, if you miss any of tonight's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian. For your complete local and national news 7 days a week, it's the Trentonian, or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. Nick Gallagher alongside Ben Goldstein, helping out with stats tonight in the call of the game. Gus the Bus Barber, our video engineer on site, and Justin Lawrence behind the camera. And Gus, in this second half, what do you like to see from the Falcons as they kind of just put that first half beside them? They got better in the second quarter, but it was very sloppy first half.
Yeah, well, and you look at how they played in the whole first half. The defense was really good. It was very hounding on the Neshaminy offense, and you really couldn't get much going if you're Neshaminy. Now you look on the other side, offensively, they weren't really getting a lot going offensively. Max Manga's having a tough night. He hasn't been able to get really much going. They've had a lot of good opportunities, and they just haven't been able to seize them. So I definitely want to see Pennsbury to start trying to get a little bit better rhythm on offense. And, they're getting good looks. Just try to finish them.
As these two teams, Pennsbury trying to win the second matchup
at the end of the third quarter.
Here in their yearly meetings. It is PRBL night as well tonight. We had our their half-court shooters at the intermission here from the Falcons' nest. Falcons won both matchups last season. Neshaminy has won since 2024, where they won both matchups in that 2023 and 2024 season. And back to action here, third quarter underway from the Falcons' nest. Starting five for both teams on the floor, as Luke Amrine loses ball in the middle of the court. Marlon Jan down low over Joshua. Spinning fadeaway jumper, too strong. Breslin had it. Logan Gale comes away with it. One-handed shot in the lane, too strong from Gale. Logan Gale struggling tonight, only 2 points from the senior. Joshua, step back, three for the sophomore, rims in and doesn't fall.
Joshua having some tough luck. I mean, he had the great layup to end the first quarter, but other than that, ball not bouncing his way. It's Gale gets on the scoreboard first and second half.
Cuts it down to only a 4-point Neshaminy lead. Or excuse me, a Falcon lead. Much closer first half than it was in their first matchup back in the middle of December. Falcons won that game going away. Joshua drive, and he falls, and he gets the whistle. And it'll only be the second time for the Falcons from the charity stripe tonight. Joshua with 4 points in that first half. Very unusual from him as he looks to get back in the scoring column in this second half. He'll hit the first free throw. Joshua with 15 points in the win against Ben Salem last week on Friday night.
Joshua also involved in a little extracurricular activities that occurred late in that game.
As Logan Gale on the drive gets the whistle and will go to line for one more.
Third. Logan Gale to the line, shooting one.
And he'll miss the three-point play. Rebounded down low. Gale, top of the key, splashes it down. And a quick 5-point swing for Neshaminy.
Neshaminy coming out in the second half, shooting well. And all of a sudden, we got a 1-point ball game.
Logan Gale leads all scorers with 9 this now. Breslin will go down to Manga. Manga finds wide open Brady Kent in the corner. 3 ball off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Amati. Brady Kent, nice defense from Kent that time. And he'll get fouled at midcourt as he was going in transition.
Fouls on number 10, Logan Gale, his second.
Gale will pick up his second on the junior Brady Kent. Joshua back over to Clark. Kent in the corner. He'll try to drive. Joshua thought about a three. He'll drive himself off the glass and gets it to go for Pat Joshua.
Tough move by Joshua, adjusting in the air and hitting on the leg. Joshua doing nifty tricks in the air tonight.
Marlon Yan from the elbow drains it. Marlon Yan with 9 points now, having himself an impressive night tonight. Loose ball, Neshaminy comes away with it.
10th turnover for Pennsbury.
Gale steps into a healthy three, no good. Rebounded Amati, and he puts off a tough rebound and the foul. As Caden Amani looks to go to the line for a three-point play.
Fouls number 24, Patrick Joshua. 25, Caden Amati to the line.
As Owen Hogenkamp checks back in for Joshua.
Neshaminy has significantly gotten their way back in this game because they're getting offensive rebounds and second chances. They've gotten 8 boards on the offensive end, and a lot of them turning into those second chances.
And Amati connects on the three-point play.
It was a big point that we brought up in our Trentonian pregame show is if you're going to win this game, a lot of it's going to come on the offensive glass. And Neshaminy proving that with a 2-point lead.
Sean Breslin, a deep three off the front of the rim. No good. Manga, top of the arc. Clark loses it. He's trapped at midcourt. Finds it for Max Manga. Clark gives it off to Breslin. Breslin, Marlon Yan, tough defense tonight from Yan. He's been over everybody. And Sean Breslin over down low, gets a tough basket to go.
Breslin a little around the world, went from one wing to the other, then drove and got the bucket.
Sean Breslin enters double figures. Marlon Yan on the other end, tipped out by Manga. And we're knotted up at 30 apiece for the first time tonight. Yan over 2 defenders. Kent goes straight up. Rebounded. Clark spinning, gives it off to Breslin. Falcons in transition. Breslin will take it himself and just short. And it looks like Breslin lost a contact. Down low, wide open is Amati. Breslin comes back, couldn't get there. And we're going to have a timeout by Wes Emmy. And Neshaminy with the lead comes roaring back here in this third quarter.
30-second timeout, Pennsbury.
A quick 30-second timeout for head coach Wes Emmy. If you ever thought of owning a brand new Sierra pickup truck, now is the time to do so. Peruzzi Buick GMC, your hometown Fairless Hills Buick GMC dealership, is offering their entire inventory of GMC Sierras pickup trucks at 20% off MSRP pricing. Save thousands on brand new Sierra pickup trucks at Peruzzi Buick GMC. Plus, 0% financing is available. Sierras are your rugged, everyday pickup trucks, and Peruzzi Buick GMC is selling them off at 20% off MSRP pricing with 0% financing available. Peruzzi Buick GMC, business route run here in Fairless Hills, where our business is you.
Yeah, we have a situation here right now. Looks like we have multiple people on the floor looking for Sean Breslin's contact lens. Definitely fell out of his eye. He just went back in the locker room to see if he has another one or to replace another one. But, yeah, I don't know if this could be a stoppage to look for it, but
it is a hazard. Yeah, like if you step on it.
Yeah, that definitely could make you slip and everything, so I'm not sure.
Looks like we're going to play on.
The chances are slim on that dark flooring there, even with the orange lettering. We'll return back to action now. Falcons trailing. Brady Kent in the corner. He'll try to drive, gives it off to Hogenkamp. Manga over to Kent. Bunda back over to Clark. Clark wanted a screen. As Amrine will get called for the foul.
Fouls number 1, Luke Conley, his first.
Amrine's first foul. Brady Kent working around the perimeter. Caden Amati all over him as he tries to drive. 3 defenders nearby. Hogenkamp rises up, doesn't connect. Falcons 6 points here in this third quarter. Gale drives all the way coast to coast, takes it himself. Logan Gale leading all scorers now with 11. Kent will take a deep 3 from the wing, no good. Gale on the other end puts off a tough layup, gets it to go, falling to the floor, out of bounds. And it's been the Logan Gale show for Neshaminy here in this third quarter.
They're taking over. Back-to-back possessions with points, and he has put Neshaminy up 6 in this epic third quarter for the Skins.
18 points now for Neshaminy here in this third quarter, 2 minutes to go. Falcons, their largest deficit tonight, here at 6 right now. Clark, tough shot, a nice all cotton for Brady Clark.
Weird angle for Clark, but still able to hit. Nice job, nice sight. As Breslin, it looks like Breslin was able to find a contact in the locker room as he's getting ready to re-enter.
Loose ball at midcourt, timeout on the floor as Mark Tingle
30-second timeout.
keep the possession. Pennsbury basketball boys parents Medill would like to thank Medill Capital. Lee Luckman and Medill Capital proudly support Pennsbury boys basketball. Now open, Business Route 1 in Lawrence Township is the region's newest showroom for garage doors, entry doors, and windows. Jammer Doors, 2480 Brunswick Pike. Opposite of the Lawrence Shopping Center is New Jersey and Bucks County's premier new showroom for garage doors, including Rainer Garage Doors. Jammer Doors offers entry doors, patio, and storm doors, garage door openers, and windows. Jammer Doors installs what they sell using no subcontractors. Jammer Doors is a family-run local business for over 100 years, and now in their showroom at 2480 Brunswick Pike and Business Route 1 opposite the Lawrence Shopping Center, open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sean Breslin will be back on the floor for the Falcons, as Neshaminy has dominated this third quarter. 96 seconds to go. Gale over Clark. They've been battling all night. Amrine will call Zach Stewart. He'll shove him off. Is Amrine patient, waiting, takes his drive, picks up his dribble, shot short, deflected, and Clark off. Braden Clark now had a couple Falcons nearby, could have come away with the rebound. And Marlon Jan backdoor shot too strong. Clark the other way, spinning, and he'll get the foul underneath the basket as Zach Stewart looks like to pick up his first foul.
Number 2, Zach Stewart, his first. Number 1, Braden Clark to the line, shooting 2. Number 2, Zach Staines in the game.
Zach Staines checks back in for Brady Kent. Clark enters double figures now. Him and Breslin each with 10. Connects on both. That's Brady Clark.
Pennsbury 6 for 6 from the charity stripe.
They trail by 2. Braden Clark again on Luke Amrine. As Clark was trying to pick his pocket, he'll get called with the reach in. Made Clark's second foul. Logan Gale to inbound. Jan. Matchup of number 1s here. Clark and Amrine. Amrine looks at the clock, just patiently waiting for his moment as he tries to dribble out this third quarter. Neshaminy trying to hold for the last shot. Jan, loose ball, Staines over to Clark. Breslin at the buzzer, won't count, will not count, will not count. A tough shot by Sean Breslin, officials wave it off.
No basket, that's the end of the third.
But that's how we end the third quarter. Neshaminy with 18 points in that third quarter. Falcons hanging around as they trail it by 2. A 10-point Falcon quarter.
Please report to the concession stand.
As they got some work to do, as this game is going to come down to the wire, and why not? For complete automotive service, trust the Peruzzi Auto Group for value and service on all makes and models. Free multi-point inspection on your vehicle with any paid service. 10% off military and law enforcement discounts on any service. Buy 3 tires, get the 4th free. All service performed by certified technicians. Peruzzi has big comfy waiting rooms at the dealership with free Wi-Fi and early drop-off. Peruzzi service open Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 7:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Peruzzi Auto Group, service for all makes and models. Visit Peruzzi Dealership on Business Route 1 in Fairless Hills, where our business is you. Don't forget, you can check out a Fairless Hills landmark, Puss in Boots Tavern, supporting Pennsbury for decades. Before, after the game, stop by Puss in Boots for great food and great times. Watch all your favorite Philly sports teams at the boot. Their outdoor patio now has TVs. Tuesdays are Taco Tuesdays. Wednesday feature Puss in Boots homemade meatloaf. Thursdays are Italian days. Meatball sliders, foot-long Italian sausage sandwiches, chicken parm lunch sandwiches. Fridays are fun day specials, and Saturdays Puss in Boots have their $1 hot dogs all day. Sunday is $1 chicken fingers and $6 cheesesteaks. Shuffleboard, pool, cornhole, darts, and jukebox all at the boot. Open for lunch and dinner, closed on Mondays, 942 Trenton Road, right here at Fairless Hills. Fourth quarter underway. Nick Gallagher alongside Gustavus Barber, Ben Goldstein, Justin Lawrence behind the camera for the Falcons and Skins. Final time in the regular season. Breslin 3, short, rebounded Gale. Gale charging up the court. Staines over him, rises up. Gale's shot is short. Loose ball. Falcons come away with it.
Good hustle by Hogan Camp to get in the right spot, chuck that ball back in bounds and right to his guy. And not a great third quarter for Pennsbury. Their field goal percentage dropping. They're just 12 for 31 from the field tonight now, and after a lights out shooting from 3, they're 4 for 11.
Big Bunda on the miss down low, back the other way. Jan on the rebound, falling, and timeout. Mark Tingle, good by the veteran head coach.
Full timeout, Neshaminy.
As there'll be a full timeout. Di Lorenzo's, the Burke Pizza, 8919 New Falls Road, right here in Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler Di Lorenzo. Uses the exact same recipe that his great-grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the only original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pie. Soups, fresh salads, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta, all served in a very safe and clean environment. Eat in, take out, you can call 215-943-2605. That's 215-943-2605. D. Lorenzo's Burg Pizza. Also does catering for all affairs. D. Lorenzo's Burg Pizza in the Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road in Levittown. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays till 9. Sundays noon to 8:30 and closed on Mondays. All right, guys, we got a close game on our hands as we go into this fourth quarter. Ben, what are your keys for the Pennsbury the rest of the way here?
Be smart with the basketball. I mean, they've done a much better job not turning the ball over in this second half, but don't give the ball away and take smart shots and just play your game. Falcons have played good basketball all season long. If they're able to play their game, do what they want to do, they're going to come away with a victory, a big one here at the Nest. But that's going to require coming back a bit here, down 2.
Max Manga on the board, foul on the Skins, and we will. Possession will go back to the Falcons.
Number 4, Brady Kent in the game for Zach Staines.
Staines checks back out. Brady Kent back in. Pat Jajua still on the bench. Has struggled tonight. Only 7 points for the sophomore. You really sense if you're Pennsbury, somebody else going to have to step up tonight. You've gotten good contributions from Clark and Breslin tonight. And almost it will be a backcourt violation as Kent went to grab that one.
I mean, that's what I'm talking about, being smart with the basketball. And suffer a backcourt violation there and turn the ball over. Falcons now 11 turnovers. Neshaminy also has 11, so you got 22 turnovers in this game, both teams.
Neshaminy averaging 11 turnovers per game coming into tonight's contest. Marlon Jan gets it stripped away from Manga. Manga back the other way. Manga still looking for his first point tonight. Hogenkamp all alone for 3. This place would have erupted. No good. Manga a tough rebound. Manga down low, working against Amati. Nice backdoor find for Kent. Doesn't get it to go. Hogenkamp to clean up. Doesn't get it to go. Loose ball. Neshaminy who comes away with it. Eric Gold.
Oh, man, had it right there. An excellent cut by Kent and an even better pass by Manga. Just couldn't convert, and then Hogenkamp comes out of nowhere and just ball not bouncing the Pennsbury's way. Bouncing Neshaminy's way, though, right there.
Eric Gold drops in a pair. 8 points for Gold.
A golden bounce there.
Yeah,
for Gold.
That's a great pun. Breslin will give it off to Braden Clark. He'll reset. Jan's been on him tonight most of the time on the other end of the floor here. Manga thought about a 3. He'll drive. Working down low. Hook shot. No good. As Manga will get the foul. Working on Nikolai's Mardashvili.
Fouls on number 34, Nikola
Mardashvili.
Tough one.
That's a tough one.
Max Manga to the line, shooting 2.
Manga looking for his first point tonight. Boy, does he need it.
Number 1, Luke Omring in the game for the Skins. Number 2, Zach Staines in the game.
As Luke Omring and Zach Staines check back in for their respective teams. And Manga can't hit the second. It's a 3-point Neshaminy lead. As Pat Jajua looks to check in at the next stop. Omrain working on Zach Staines. Jan over Breslin. He says not tonight again. Breslin over to Clark out of his outstretched reach. And they'll say it was off Neshaminy. Clark, good awareness though to let that one go. Clark to inbound. Joshua, Staines, Manga, Breslin, and Clark, the 5 for the Falcons. Nice pass. Manga gets it blocked away. Amreen read that beautifully. Good hand to get in and disturb the pass. Manga had a wide open lane if he wanted it. Said Manga will pick up his second personal.
It felt like a possession where Pennsbury needed to make something happen and just threw the ball away. I mean, nice defense by Neshaminy, but
Gale getting Staines tied up, fading jumper as he falls to the floor. Martishavelli on the rebound, and he will go to the line.
Foul number 2, Zach Staines is second. 25, Caden Amati to the line, shooting 2.
Oh, correction, it'll be Caden Amati to the line to shoot 2.
Number 4, Brady Kent in the game.
Amati misses the first. Kent back in for Staines. So West Emmy has been aggressive tonight with the substitutions. Hasn't kept a consistent 5 for quite some time. Just trying to get something going from some rotation tonight. They've only gone 7 guys deep off their bench.
yeah, they're trying to find some sort of stability. Pennsbury is. And they're kind of finding it. Not seeing a lot of Max Katz tonight. So trying to find the right guys as we get deep into January, going into February, into playoff time. Set that rotation, set up your lineups.
Clark clears out Breslin, jumper just inside the arc, splashes it down for Braden Clark. And the sophomore is feeling it now.
And Clark, he wanted it. You could see he was ISOing that whole entire side. He wanted that matchup, and he had the mismatch.
That's a huge bucket for Pennsbury. Needed something positive on offense, and the building is back to being alive.
Falcons need their student section to come alive to help them. They've been crucial. Pennsbury 5-0 in this building this season. And the student body is part of that reason. Logan Gale gives it off. Amreen thought about a 3. He'll hesitate again. And Neshaminy resets. Madi spinning, looking, takes it, goes hard to the cup, and he is fouled by Breslin.
Fouls number 21, Sean Breslin. His first.
Good move by Amati to draw the foul off Breslin, only his first.
25, Caden Amati to the line, shooting 2.
Amati with 6 points tonight. Misses both free throws.
Neshaminy 3 for 12 from the free throw line.
How different this game would be if they made more than half of their free throws. Loose ball. Joshua loses it. Jump ball. Possession arrow going to Neshaminy. And it'll be another Falcon turnover.
Number 13.
Number 2, Zach Staines in the game. For Brady Kent.
Kent and Staines continuously subbing in and out for each other. Eric Gold, Joshua on him. Amory's got Clark. He'll drive, tough shot blocked by Manga, and it'll be off Neshaminy Pennsbury basketball.
Brady Kent in the game. And 25, Caden Amati.
Feel some momentum kind of swinging back in the Falcons' favor. Haven't had that happen all half following the Clark jumper. Building got back into it. Get the nice bounce there your way off Neshaminy. Big possession offensively here for Pennsbury with just over 2 minutes to go.
Clark. And another Falcon turnover on Clark. Third. Be a fourth team foul. We approach crunch time, under 2 minutes to go from the Falcons' nest. Eric Gold all the way to the cup. Can't get the layup to go. Loose ball, Staines battling. And it'll be Pennsbury basketball. We'll say off Logan Gale. Officials took a moment to make that decision. And West Emmy calls timeout.
That's the 15th Neshaminy turnover. Neshaminy not shooting well from the line, turning the ball over a ton, still up by 1. How different this game would be. Don't forget, if you miss any of today's action, you can read all about it in tomorrow's edition of the Trentonian for your complete local and national news 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian or online at Trentonian.com. The only newspaper serving Bucks, Burlington, and Mercer County 7 days a week. It's the Trentonian.
DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza, 8919 New Falls Road in Levittown, owned and operated by third-generation family member Tyler DiLorenzo, who uses the exact same recipe his grandparents did back in the 1940s in Trenton's famous Chambersburg section. Try the only original Trenton tomato pie or other gourmet pizzas, including their mustard pie, soups, fresh salads, hot sandwiches, and homemade pasta dishes. All served in a very safe, clean environment. Eat in or take out. Call 215-943-2605. That's 215-943-2605. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza also does catering for all affairs. DiLorenzo's The Berg Pizza in the Vermilion Square, 8919 New Falls Road in Levittown. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays till 9 p.m. Sundays, noon to 8:30. Back to action we go. Pennsbury basketball, minute 40 to go. Falcons down 1. Joshua in the lane, backdoor, loose ball.
Oh, man.
And Manga stepped out of bounds.
Just too many self-inflicted wounds for Pennsbury tonight. Throwing the ball behind the intended target, stepping out of bounds, offensive fouls. Pennsbury beating themselves up in too many ways tonight.
And considering it's only a 1-point game, it's hard to believe. Gale, hop step in the lane, floater, gets it to go. Logan Gale, give him 15.
Haven't heard Gale's name in a while, but when big time comes, Gale's stepping up.
Joshua, he'll drive all the way to the cup, and the foul! Joshua, not afraid of the moment, attacks the cup, gets the foul, and a chance to tie this game.
What can you say? That guy can do it all. He put the team on his back right there. He's trying to tie it up right here. Big opportunity, though. Still got to make the free throw.
And we're knotted up at 40 apiece.
Was there ever any doubt?
Pat Joshua is built for the moment, only a sophomore. We've talked about him.
He's been pretty quiet tonight offensively. Haven't heard it come from him, but he's not still on kind of an off night, not afraid to attack the basket, still has that confidence to step up big in the moment, and the sophomore does just that.
Joshua's got 11 quiet points tonight. Final 40 seconds. We're not up at 40. Gold to Amrine, top of the key. Brady Kent over him.
They may hold for one more shot.
Amrine will drive, puts up a shot, gets it to go. Luke Amrine gives Neshaminy the lead. 15 seconds. Pennsbury's got 2 timeouts. Clark's got to get it up.
Gotta go.
8 seconds. Timeout, West Emmy. As Braden Clark lost a lot of precious time getting it up the floor. 7 seconds remain. Let's see what's in the bag from this Pennsbury coaching staff and see if the Falcons can tie this up and send us to free basketball.
That was very weird. Did Clark not know how much time was on the clock? Like, he was taking his time to get up the floor. Can't call a timeout till you cross the timeline. He took his time and then finally got the timeout. They blew 6-7 seconds off the clock.
As Pennsbury decides what play they're going to draw up, we want to remind you, a Fairless Hills landmark. Check out Puss in Boots Tavern. Before a Pennsbury landmark for decades. Check them out before, after any game. Stop by for great food and great times, watching all your favorite Philly sports teams at the Boot. Tuesdays are Taco Tuesdays. Wednesday, Puss in Boots features our homemade meatloaf. Thursdays are Italian days, meatball sliders, foot-long Italian sausage sandwiches, chicken parm lunch sandwiches. Fridays are fun day specials. Saturdays, Puss in Boots have their $1 hot dogs all day. Sunday, $1 chicken fingers and $6 cheesesteak. Shuffleboard, pool, cornhole, darts, and jukebox, all at the Boot. Open for lunch and dinner, closed on Mondays, 942 Trenton Road in Fairless Hills. Now, who gets the ball here, guys? You had a night where Braden Clark leads with 13. Joshua's had a so-so night. Manga's got 1 point. Breslin's got 10. Who's taking a shot here?
Last time Falcons were in a game like this, it was against North Penn on a Saturday afternoon. It was Sean Breslin who took the shot because Pat Joshua had fouled out of the game. I think you like Joshua's confidence in this kind of scenario.
Clark will inbound. Looking for Joshua.
Yep.
Here comes the double team. Clark is open. 3 for the win. No good. Loose ball. Batted around at midcourt. And Wes Emmy miraculously called timeout before the shot. Unbelievable.
I don't know how much time is going to be on the clock. It's got to be, I think it was just over 1 second. But that's a huge timeout by Coach Emmy.
I mean, you're going to have to put up a prayer from about midcourt. Officials will gather with head coaches. Wes Emmy had a timeout. Very expertise of him to see Kent with the basketball. And just to call that timeout moments before that final shot. And it looks like they're going to put up maybe a second. You're going to have to just chuck it inbounds and pray from about midcourt.
Exactly 1 second. Now, it might have been just over. All right, they'll put up 1.5, so they add the 0.5. That's very favorable for Pennsbury. That's a good amount of time. You get the pass in, you get up a shot.
Yeah, you don't have to tap it in here from midcourt. You can essentially, you can't take a dribble if you're Pennsbury. You got to get it in, turn, shoot, and put it up. But you know Neshaminy's defense, they're going to double team somebody. So who's going to get the double team?
Well, I don't know. It looks like right now Pennsbury's dealing with a little water issue. Somebody spilled water in front of their bench, and they're having to dry it up right now. So who knows if they're even able to get a playoff and drawn up because all their feet are wet.
So the inbound will come from the backcourt. And if at least it can get to a midcourt shot, you never know what can happen in this building. Neshaminy leads by 2, looking for their first win in 2 years. And Clark didn't like what he sees. He will call the final timeout for Pennsbury.
Good for Pennsbury for saving their timeouts, not needing to use them in other times, and having the ability to call these timeouts at these certain points. It's really working out in their favor. Good coaching by Coach Emmy. I mean, you can't predict for these kind of times, but maybe when it's Pennsbury and Neshaminy with how their game was trending, maybe you can.
A triple header here at the Falcons' Nest on Saturday against Holy Ghost. Our freshman team is at 11, JV team is at 12:30, and varsity is at 2.
Well, we mentioned in our pregame show, Neshaminy hasn't won against the Falcons since 2023-2024 season, where they took the season series. Falcons won both matchups last season, won the earlier game this season in the middle of December from Neshaminy. Falcons also have a perfect record from home. They're looking to protect 7-0 in conference play. Neshaminy trying to keep their playoff positioning and hopes alive, as the Falcons will take on Council Rock North on Friday. And Neshaminy is host to Truman. It's become the final 3 games here in the regular season. And Wes Emmy clarifying with the official.
Maybe where the inbound is going to be.
Yeah, I think so. But the timeout was in the backcourt from Clark without any progress. So the ball cannot be moved up into the front court. The official working over at the scorer's table. And we just got a technical foul.
I don't think I don't think Pennsbury had any timeouts, and he tried to call a timeout, which is technical.
He did. He had one. They still have him at 1 timeout. And Logan Gale to take the technical foul. Gale, a rare miss.
What a bizarre end.
I don't know how Pennsbury got a technical foul. And Gale connects. 16 points for the senior guard from Neshaminy. Neshaminy will get the possession as well. So barring any miraculous steal and Hail Mary 3, Neshaminy to inbound. Final second. Inbound it. Manga to foul. The foul was before the final whistle, almost immediately. We'll see how they treat the clock. Maybe a half a second gone. Well, one free throw will ice this game, and Neshaminy will go on victorious.
That was number 25, Max Manga.
Now they still haven't updated the timeouts. Pennsbury is showing 1 timeout left.
I don't think the scoreboard can show 0 timeouts remaining.
I don't think the scoreboard's correct, because you
said
they had 1 timeout left. They called the timeout before that Braden Clark inbound. and then he'd try to call a timeout. And I just don't think anybody realized until
because
after the
it
fact.
hasn't updated yet, so it must be that the timeout counter cannot show 0, which is very bizarre. These are new scoreboards here, so maybe the technology hasn't been totally kicked out yet. But Coach Emmy going based off the scoreboard, and then with that, couldn't call the timeout, calls the timeout, and then gets technical for it. What a bizarre end.
Falcons to inbound. Joshua will heave it up, and that will be it. For the first time in 2 seasons, Neshaminy has defeated Pennsbury. A huge victory for Neshaminy coming into this building and Pennsbury's undefeated home record. They fall to 5-1 at home in this building. Neshaminy improves to 11-8. Falcons fall to 13-6, ending the Falcons' winning streak, and Neshaminy ends their 3-game losing streak. Man, what a game, guys. Your final thoughts as we wrap this up tonight.
I'm never going to get over this ending. That is just so bizarre. I don't know where you look at it, but we'll get definitely a definite answer on it later, either tonight or tomorrow, on what in the world happened. But very bizarre, and a game the Falcons could have had if they didn't turn the ball over 15 times, be a little smarter with the basketball, hit some shots early. So Falcons, they have nobody to look at but themselves. Neshaminy did play a fantastic game, but just a bizarre end in a game the Falcons could have and should have had.
Yeah, and like you said, it was a bizarre end to the game, but it was a good game nonetheless. A nail-biter all the way through from start to finish. When we look at Pennsbury, they had plenty of opportunities to take over and really come out with the win. Just a lot of blown opportunities offensively and a lot of self-inflicting wounds throughout this game. And, you know, it's going to be a game you're going to look back on in Pennsbury. You're going to definitely not like what you saw, and you're going to have to change some things. But you are still one of the better teams in the district. You got to look to the future, and there's still a lot of season left ahead.
As the Falcons suffer their first conference loss here in 2025-2026, they're right back at it Friday against Council Rock North, Neshaminy against Truman, and the Falcons also have Holy Ghost on the 31st. They have a quick back-to-back this weekend, and then they finish against Council Rock South. Neshaminy finishes with Truman, Ben Salem, and Bristol to round out their regular season.
You can always count on some positivity from Gus the Bus Barber on the other side of the table.
If nobody else is going to do it, who else is going to be Mr. Positivity? I got to be.
Well, guys, that will do it for our broadcast tonight. We want to thank everyone for watching. Thanks to sponsors for making tonight's live stream possible. Cafferty Supermarket, Team Toyota, St. Mary Medical Center, Revere Restaurant, BCWSA, Penn Community Bank, Temperance House, Discount Auto, Dion Square Merchants, Trenton Thunder, Perugia Buick GMC, The Trentonian, Pennsbury Basketball Boys Parents Club, Jammer Doors, Di Lorenzo's Pizza, Perugia Auto Group, and Puss in Boots Tavern. For the entire crew on the site, for Gus the Bus Barber producing this live stream, Ben Goldstein helping out with stats and tonight's call of the game, Justin Lawrence behind the camera, I'm Nick Gallagher saying so long from the Falcons' Nest. Neshaminy one more time victorious, 44-40